Welcome back, everyone. Thanks for joining me today. I put together some really cute, easy spring and Easter DIYs. I use mostly Dollar Tree items, so I hope you guys enjoy the video. For this one, you're going to need a hop sign from Dollar Tree and this wood round sign from Dollar Tree as well. Now, I cut out a carrot using some cardboard, and I cut out the H on my Cricut machine, and it's just regular cardstock. Now the first thing I'm going to do is paint the back of the sign. All I'm going to do is lightly coat it. I'm not going to fully coat it with the white paint. I want some of that wood to come through. What's not wood? You know what I mean? The color to come through a little bit. So now I want to add some lines to the sign. I'm just going to use my ruler and pencil and just create a bunch of lines going up towards the top. And then I'm going to smear it a little bit with my finger just to make it blend a little bit so it's not so obvious that it's a pencil. Now the reason why I made a carrot out of cardboard is because I didn't have one big enough for the sign. So now I'm just going to pull some of that paper off, and then I'm going to paint it with orange paint. Now if you have carrots, you can go ahead and use them, but I didn't have any. Now I want to remove the bunny from the sign, and I was having a hard time, so I had to do this off camera. Now for the carrot, I'm just going to take some of this greenery and glue it to the back of the carrot. So now for that hop sign, all I did is pull the rabbit from the sign because that's all I needed. Now I'm going to place it on this wood round, but I need to cut around the rabbit. So I'm just using my pencil. It wanted to blend on the sign, if that makes sense. I'm just going to go ahead and cut that. Now I'm just going to glue it to the wood round on the corner. And then I'm going to place down the H that I created on my Cricut. Like I said, all it is just basic black cardstock. So I'm just going to glue that right near the bunny. And then I'm going to glue the carrot right next to it. It's going to say hi. Well, it's supposed to say hi. The carrot's supposed to represent an eye. Now I used a bunch of different ribbons from Dollar Tree and just created like a kind of a messy bow, if you want to say, or I don't know. I added a few large ones and a couple small ones to the front. Now I'm just going to ducktail the ends and then hot glue it to the top of the sign. I like the way this one comes out. It's different, it's cute, and it was really easy to make. The only thing I added off camera was a little orange foam rose and some greenery. And that is it for this project, and look how cute it came out. For this one, we're going to use a Dollar Tree house, and I found this online. You can find so many cute little images online if you search, and we're going to use that for this DIY. I'm going to start off by painting it with some elephant gray paint. I'm only going to use one coat of the gray paint. Now it's dry. I'm going to place some glue right over the top. This is just basic school glue that I got from Dollar Tree. I'm going to place one layer on top. Now I'm just going to blend it in and not go over it too many times. Every time I try this technique, it never works for me. We'll see what happens. Now I'm going to place the white paint right over the top. Now the glue is dried. I made sure it was dry. Just going to place one layer lightly over the top. I want to create a little sign. I took this little piece of wood that I had in my stash. I'm just going to paint that with some black chalkboard paint from Dollar Tree. So I went ahead and cut around that little rabbit, and now I'm just going to Mod Podge it right onto the house. So I'm going to add some Mod Podge underneath it and even on top. It didn't wrinkle, so I was really surprised. You can see a little bit of the crinkle from the glue. It didn't really come through a lot, but enough. It still looks cute. Now just add in a little bit around the sides, making sure it's going to blend. You know, I don't want to make it look choppy looking. Now I'm going to take that little sign and just write out the word Easter with my white marker. Now I'm going to hot glue that sign right at the top of the house. Now I'm going to take the black roof and just glue that right in front of the house. And that is it for this project. Super easy, and it came out really cute. This one's really easy, a Dollar Tree egg. This one has a little bunny in front and a little stand. I'm going to remove the bunny from the front, but I'm going to do it off camera. So I'm going to use the back of the egg, and I'm going to start painting 3 different colors. I'm going to be using pink, blue, and a light green. Now I added too much pink, and that's why I'm taking some off. The bottom part of the egg, I'm going to start off by painting that with the pink paint. Next color is going to be spring green. That's going to be for the middle of the egg. And then once I apply that, I'm just going to blend it together. And then the last color is going to be blue cotton, and that's going to be for the top of the egg. So I'm going to make a cross out of popsicle sticks. I just cut them down, glue them together, and then take some jute twine and wrap them together. So I could have used my Cricut and created a cute little cross for the sign, but I decided not to use my Cricut because I know a lot of people don't have one, so I tried not to use it as much. Now I'm just going to glue that jute twine to the back. Then I'm going to place it at the top of the egg sign. Now I picked these up from Hobby Lobby. I'm going to use all 3 of them for each individual color. Just going to hot glue them to the egg. Now you don't have to do the same thing that I'm doing with the egg. You can always add something else to it. You can add like the rabbit that was in front or something like that. But I wanted to make at least one religious DIY for this video. So I thought the cross was just too white, so I added a little bit of the antique wax, but however, I went a little heavy, so I do change it at the end. I had to make another one. Now I went ahead and painted that stand with some burnt umber, and the paintbrush had a little bit of pink on it, so kind of looks like it has a little bit of pink in it, but that's okay. So I'm just going to place that egg right on that stand. However, I was having a hard time with it. It wouldn't go inside, so I just add a little bit of glue to hold it in place. And that's it for this project. We're going to take a Dollar Tree fence and some Dollar Tree bunnies and this little scrap wood from Dollar Tree. Just cut it for the base. And I'm going to use this paint stick. I'm going to pull out 3 bunnies because I'm going to use 3 bunnies for this DIY. I'm going to pull out the tails because I don't want to use these little tiny tails. I'm going to replace it with something else. Now I'm going to paint the bunnies 3 different colors. One's going to be pink, teal, and purple. Now I'm going to replace the bunny's tail. I'm just going to use this Hobby Lobby yarn, this thick yarn. Just cut a little piece and glue it to the back of the bunnies. Now I went ahead and painted the fence white, the base white, and this little scrap wood white. Now I'm going to use my black marker and write out the words that says, "Welcome peeps." Now I'm going to hot glue that to the fence towards the bottom. I'm going to place the bunnies right on top of the fence. You guys want to see more spring and Easter? Let me know. I think I might just do one more. I'm not sure. I do have some collaborations going on for April. So let me know in the comments below. Now I got these from Dollar Tree. These are pretty little Easter floral, and I'm just going to cut a few pieces and place it right underneath the bunnies. Now I'm just going to hot glue them down. Now I wish I had some tiny little flowers. I need to really get to Hobby Lobby and get some, because I think pretty little flowers underneath would look really cute. But this is all I had. I didn't have really tiny flowers, so I used what I had, but just giving you some ideas what you can do with these little fences. Now all that's left is to place it on that stand. I'm just going to use some glue to place it down, and that is it for this project. It came out super cute. This one's another easy one. This is from Dollar Tree. This one's from Target Dollar Spot. I'm going to use both of them in this DIY. I'm going to start off by painting both of them with the same color. It's called Granite Gray. This is super easy and really cute, just if you want simple decor for Easter and spring. So I decided to use both of them, the mama rabbit and the baby rabbit. Now they're both dry, I'm going to use one of Dollar Tree's little tools and some white paint and give them some polka dots. I'm only going to place the polka dots on the lower half of the bunny. The upper half of the bunny is going to remain gray. If you have a favorite today, let me know in the comments below. Now I want to create some bows. I grabbed some fabric. This is from Dollar Tree. I just ripped a few pieces and just going to place the bows right in front of the rabbits. It's got gray in it. I thought it was really pretty. So tie the bow off. I'm just going to place some jute twine in the middle. So now I'm just going to hot glue it to that little bunny. So I'm going to take some Dollar Tree buttons. They're 2 pink ones. I'm just going to place them right in the middle of the bow. These are perfect for shelf sitters, and that is it for this project. Okay, this is the last DIY. We're going to take a Dollar Tree wired basket. They always carry these. And we're going to take some plastic Easter eggs from Dollar Tree. This comes in a 30 pack, and we're going to use some floral from Dollar Tree, some baby breath, and some white flowers. This comes out so pretty. So the first thing I want to do is paint this basket with some nutmeg paint. I want to make it look old. I'm also going to use antique wax after a darker brown, going back and forth. Now I'm going to remove a lot of the eggs out of there, mostly the lighter color ones, because it would be easier to paint, but they're not easy to paint, believe me. If you could find eggs already painted, it'd probably save a lot of time because painting plastic eggs was a task, believe me. I thought they had holes in the back, so I was going to stand them up with the skewer sticks, but they didn't have any holes in the back, and I didn't want to put any holes in case it cracked. I'm going to start off by painting them with a sponge and sponge on yellow, green, and blue, very pastel colors. And they're very slippery when you try to paint these. They kept flying out of my hands and everything, but I managed to get them done. It is time consuming. Like I said, if you could find eggs already painted, it'll save you so much time. Now the eggs are all dry. I'm just going to splatter on some brown paint all over the eggs. I don't know how many I used to fill up the basket. I want to guess maybe 18 to 20, possibly. I'm going to place the eggs inside the basket. I was trying to alternate some of the colors. Some eggs came out pretty good. Some eggs came out not so good, but you know, I did the best I could. I really like the way this comes out though. I've seen it so many times on Pinterest and a lot of other sites. And I love it. I always wanted to make one, so I finally made one for myself. Now all that's left is to add those baby breaths and white flowers on top of the eggs. I'm just going to cut them down and then place them inside. Now you can situate it the way you'd like it. I situated it mostly in the middle. I placed down a few of those white flowers inside. Now moving around the eggs because I had to place it in the middle and the eggs were in the way. I love the way this came out. It's a perfect centerpiece for my table and so spring-like and Easter. I love it. Well, that's it for this video, guys. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I hope you enjoyed the video. And if you did, please don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe. Take care, everyone. I'll see you real soon. Bye-bye.